Hello?
Mom, come save me quick. Lin Xingyao is trying to kill me. Hurry.
Save you, please. Stop with the act. Stop framing your sister. How could I have a daughter like you?
Hey, what happened to you? How could you be so careless? You actually got hit by a car. You thought Mom and Dad would come save you? Right now, in their eyes, I'm their only precious daughter.
Lin Xingyao, my family, my fiancé, and the right to inherit the Lin Group. Everything I've worked so hard for. You took it all. Why aren't you satisfied yet?
Hey, don't look at me like that. It's scary. After all, you are the Lin family's real daughter. I'm just the adopted one. If you don't die, I can't rest easy. Since you're about to die, I'll let you die knowing the truth. I have a system. It can feed my inner thoughts directly to them. All these years, all I had to do was casually say a few words to turn them against you. And you were despised by Mom and Dad, your brother, your fiancé, by everyone. They all hated you mercilessly. They all abandoned you. But it's too late to talk about that now. When I see Mom and Dad, I'll just feed them a few thoughts. And they'll believe you were out partying, and that's why you got into the accident. Goodbye, my dear sister.
Lin Xingyao, if there is a next life, I will make you pay.
You ungrateful daughter! How dare you try to hurt Yao? She's your sister.
Wasn't I run over and killed by Lin Xingyao? Wait. I've been reborn. This is my 22nd year, the year Lin Xingyao was adopted, and from this year on, I was constantly framed and set up by Lin Xingyao until I lost everything, even though all of this was because of Lin Xingyao's inner thoughts. Are these blind, heartless family members really innocent? No, Lin Xingyao is the main culprit, and you are all accomplices. Given this second chance, I won't be as foolish as I was in my past life.
You knew perfectly well Xingyao is allergic to mango, yet you put mango jam in her pastry. Today, I'm going to beat you to death, you vicious, ungrateful daughter. What are you doing? Let go! You dare to fight back? Did I say you could get up? Kneel down!
What did I do wrong?
You disrespect your parents. You poison your own sibling. Is this how we raised you? Where are your manners? Yao lost her parents young. She's pitiful enough, and you keep bullying her over and over. We're disciplining you for your own good, aren't we? Kneel down and accept your punishment.
The chairwoman of Jin An Group is actually a fool who can't tell right from wrong. No wonder Grandma said you were a lost cause.
What did you say?
What? Did I say something wrong? She's just an adopted daughter. You believe whatever she says. You don't even look for evidence before harming your own flesh and blood. You're not stupid, you're just evil. If she said stool was delicious, would you taste it too?
You.
Ungrateful child, who taught you to talk like that? You're truly an ungrateful wretch.
Did you ever raise me? Don't forget, I was raised by Grandma. What, you want to hit me too? You're just jealous that Grandma gave me 40% of the shares. That's why you can't stand me. Before, out of family loyalty, I treated you with utmost care. Otherwise, do you really think you're so special? That hit with the ruler and that slap, I can let it slide. But if you dare lay a hand on me again, get the heck out of here. After all, this villa was left to me by Grandma. Do you understand?
Oh my god. I heard that after Grandma passed, she became the head of the Lin family. Everyone has to follow her lead. Seems it's true.
This must be Lin Xingyao feeding them her thoughts. So it seems these blind, foolish people can all hear it. But in this life, I can hear it too. No wonder in the past life, she could just act pitiful and frame me. But Lin Xingyao, in this life, I won't be like before. I won't let you frame me for the sake of some pathetic family bond.
Did you see that? This unfilial daughter is rebelling. Today I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'll make you know who's in charge of this family.
Looks like you guys are really treating my words like nothing.
If it weren't for you constantly talking back to your elders, I wouldn't have to resort to this. You brought this on yourself.
We're teaching you a lesson. What's with your attitude? Stop arguing with your mother. Apologize now, or get out of here.
What are you doing?
Mom. What are you doing? Are you insane? That's your own mother. You'll be struck by lightning. Our family won't tolerate trash like you.
Call security now. Call security now.
What are you standing around for? Go pull them apart.
Call an ambulance. Get her to the hospital.
I can't go to the hospital. Get the family doctor here now.
No wonder she dared to hit Mother. She knew Mom wouldn't dare to expose this. She's ruthless.
This matter absolutely cannot be let go.
Are you blind? Can't you see the young mistress isn't in her right mind? Call the psychiatric hospital now. Have them take her away.
Impressive. Right off the bat, you slap your own daughter with the label of crazy. That way you can not only get rid of me, but also have a legitimate excuse to seize the shares in my name. Truly worthy of the president of Genon Group.
Dad, Mom, sending my sister to a mental hospital, isn't that going too far?
If word gets out that our Lin family has a lunatic, it's embarrassing too.
No. If she can hit her own mother today, she'll hurt the whole family tomorrow. A beast like her can't stay. She needs to be taught a lesson.
You don't actually think. You've got me cornered, do you? Hello, Mr. Joe. You've been resting at home for a few years. I hope your body hasn't gone soft. Bring some people to the old house. I've got a little trouble here.
You little wretch. This is a family matter. Why are you calling Zhou Zhenyue?
Zhu Zhenyu is connected. Are you trying to start a rebellion?
He fought alongside Grandma to build this empire. He's also the last bit of backing Grandma left for me. You're about to throw me into a mental institution. What, I'm just supposed to take it?
Young miss,
Mr. Zhou, you brought so many people to our house. What's this about?
the young miss called for me. How could I dare to be slow? However, right now, I'd like to see which lowlife scum dares to bully the young miss here.
This child. She harmed her own sibling. She assaulted her own mother. Don't I have the right to discipline her?
You just try and teach her a lesson.
Even though I'm now the chairwoman of Jin-An Group, this old man holds a lot of influence in gray areas. If we really clash head-on, I might not be able to handle it.
Mr. Joe, please have her eat some mango jam.
What are you doing?
Little wretch, are you out of your mind?
Didn't Lin Xingyao claim I put mango jam in her dessert to make her allergic? Since she's so adamant about it, I should help her confirm it. It's only right.
You wouldn't dare!
What wouldn't I dare? Can you all protect her? Today, anyone who dares to stop me, I'll break her legs. Force it down.
Yes.
Mom, Dad, and brother. I'm scared. An allergy can kill someone. I really didn't frame my sister. How could she be so cruel? Just because Mom and Dad like me more? She actually wants me dead. Oh my god. I'll never be able to see Mom, Dad, and brother again. How can I ever repay them now?
Lin Nian, if you dare touch Yao, I'll disown you as my daughter.
Little wretch, are you trying to destroy this family with your own hands?
She's your sister. How can you turn on your own flesh and blood?
Stop this at once. Aren't you afraid I'll disown you?
In my past life, you, my so-called blind and heartless family, saying those things, already broke my heart. Now that I've been reborn, all of you are nothing but clowns in my eyes. What's taking so long? Get on with it.
Yao, are you okay? Don't scare me.
Quick, take Miss to the hospital now.
What hospital? Your precious adopted daughter only knows how to play the victim and act innocent. Look at her. Does she look like she's having an allergic reaction? It's just you people, blind and heartless fools, who can't see it.
Mom, I'm fine. She is right. I'm not allergic. I feel so sick. Mom, I can barely breathe, but I can't say anything. Mom and Dad will blame Sister.
Take Miss to the hospital. What are you standing around for? Hurry! Little wretch, make them get out of the way now. Do you really want to kill Yao?
Mr. Joe, let them go. I want to see just how long this Lin Xingyao can keep up the act.
Let them leave.
This wretch has quite a few secrets. It'd be no fun to kill her off too soon. Anyway, for now, I can hear her thoughts. The enemy is exposed, I'm in the shadows. Now that's interesting. Ms. Lin, Mr. Chen, will you leave on your own or shall I throw you out?
What are you saying? What do you mean by Ms. Lin? What do you mean telling us to get out?
Didn't I say? Whoever makes me unhappy, I'll make them get lost. You didn't think I was joking, did you? If I don't kick you out, should I let your precious adopted daughter keep trying to frame me over and over?
That's nonsense. It's you who's been framing her at every turn, targeting her. Do you think we're blind?
You're not just blind, you're heartless too.
Since when do you get to call the shots in the Lin family? What gives you the right to throw us out?
Don't think just because the old lady gave you the villa, you can do whatever you want. We are your parents. If you dare act this crazy again, we'll call the police. You don't think Zhou Zhenyue can cover up everything, do you?
Call the police? Ms. Lin, you, the esteemed chairwoman of Jinan Group, if outsiders found out you were kicked out of the Lin family home, where would you hide your old face?
Since you're throwing me out of the old house, then I'll call the police. Make a big scene out of it.
Fine, if you don't want to leave. In 2 more months, I'll turn 22. According to Grandma's will, I'll inherit the shares. At that time, we'll sever ties.
Hey,
During this period, I won't tolerate anyone causing trouble in front of me. Otherwise, I won't mind putting you in your place again.
You.
Mr. Zhou,
Here.
send 2 bodyguards to the villa. Without my order, no one is to set foot on the 2nd floor.
Yes?
You.
Mom, Dad. My Vacheron Constantin, Lin Nian. My Vacheron Constantin, Lin Nian!
You ungrateful child.
My clothes. Lin Nian.
Ungrateful child.
Heart pills.
Quick. Mom, aren't you going to do something about her? Look at how she's thrown my things all over the place. How am I supposed to live here tonight?
We'll have to move to the maid's room for now. That unfilial daughter, Lin Nian. Now that Mr. Zhou is backing her up, there's nothing we can do to her. We'll just have to endure it for now.
How long am I supposed to endure this? Is that maid's room even fit for a human? It's so tiny. How can I possibly live there?
Just shut up. If you're so brave, go upstairs and confront her yourself.
Hi.
Let's see if she'll even give you the time of day.
I think something's off about this whole thing. She was so furious today. Could we have actually wronged her?
Impossible. Ever since Yao came to our home, how many times has she framed and wronged Yao? Would I ever wrong her?
Oh, right. Have you forgotten? Last time, she pushed Yao down the stairs. And last month, she broke the vase and deliberately blamed Yao for it. And she bullied Yao at school, stole her allowance. There's evidence for all of this.
This ungrateful daughter! She was born a bad seed. It's just that before, she was just pretending to be pitiful and innocent. Now she stopped pretending, that's all.
What an ungrateful wretch. When she was born, we should have strangled her then. Now the wolf cub has grown up and learned to bite. She's really gotten bold.
Mom, Dad, don't forget, she just said that when she turns 22, she'd cut ties with us. Then when she inherits Grandma's 40% of the shares, plus a huge amount of assets, and with Mr. Zhou's support, she could really kick us out.
Oh, relax. Lin Nian is all bark and no bite. It's not like she hasn't thrown tantrums before. We just need to coax her a bit, and she'll come back obediently as always. Hey, be nicer to her these days. Ausfluss Islands City. Okay.
Your father is right. Family fights don't last overnight. You're her brother. If you're just a little nicer to her, she'll go back to how she was before.
Aye.
Don't forget, I'm still counting on coaxing her into giving some shares to Yao.
Exactly. Her throwing a fit right now is just to get our attention. Just scold her less these next few days. When the time comes, she'll come running back to us.
But I have a feeling that this time, Lin Nian really wants to cut ties with us. But I have a feeling that this time, Lin Nian really wants to cut ties with us. Family means everything to her. Ugh. At worst, I, as her father, will swallow my pride and go placate her in a few days. How much trouble can she really cause?
Oh, right. Should we go to the hospital first to check on Yao? She was force-fed so much mango jam. Don't know if she's in emergency care or if they managed to save her.
Right. How could that ungrateful daughter do something like this? Let's hurry to the hospital. We'll deal with the rest later. Let's go. Doctor, my daughter has a severe allergy to mango. This time, she accidentally ingested a large amount of mango jam. Is she out of danger?
Don't worry, Miss Lin. Miss Lin isn't allergic at all.
What?
That's impossible, Dr. Wang. You must be joking.
We've already performed a thorough examination on Miss Lin. She does not have an allergic constitution. She's perfectly fine. But if I may say something inappropriate, do you usually pay enough attention to your child? Perhaps she's pretending to be sick or allergic to get your attention.
Yeah, are you okay?
Mom, Dad, bro, what are you doing here? I'm sorry. I think I made a mistake. I'm not allergic to mango jam.
Could it be we really wronged Nian?
So all this time, you were the one framing your sister? So all this time, you've been the one framing your sister.
What am I gonna do? Mom and Dad are definitely gonna think I deliberately set her up. But I don't know what's going on either. Unless... I'm not allergic to mangoes. I ate something else by mistake. Oh no. There's really no way to explain this now.
Oh. Don't overthink it. It was all just a misunderstanding. Just be more careful from now on, huh?
Okay, Mom, I got it. Oh my gosh, Mom actually believes me. Even after such a big mix-up, she's not even mad. She's the best mom in the world. I love Mom and Dad so much. They're so good to me. I have to repay them properly.
Since Yao is fine now, let's just go home.
Yeah, just a misunderstanding. Since everyone's okay, let's head home early.
That's good to hear.
Steward Lee, what's going on here? What about our family rules? Starting dinner before everyone's here? And all this meat on the table? What's the meaning of this? Didn't you know Madame has a sensitive stomach? She needs to eat light.
Sir. The eldest young lady told us to do it. We didn't dare refuse.
Take these dishes away. Just looking at them makes me sick. Bring up something light.
Yes.
My food. Since when do you get to criticize my food? If you don't like it, get out.
What's going on with this kid? She used to bow and scrape and tried so hard to please. How did she become a different person?
Dad, let's eat first. Butler Lee, bring out some Mom and Dad's favorite dishes.
Yes.
Yao is the good one. Not like some ungrateful wretch. For the rest of my life, I'll never look at her again. The only daughter I truly love is Yao.
If I had heard something like this before, I would have been heartbroken. I would have wondered what I did wrong and tried even harder to win his affection. But I stopped caring long ago.
Butler Lee, what's with the food today? Why is it so half-hearted? Where's my stomach-nourishing medicinal soup?
My mom's stomach has always been weak. Where's the medicinal soup? Bring it out right now.
This... My apologies, ma'am. My apologies, young master. In the past, the medicinal stews were always prepared by the young lady. To help improve your appetite, she would carefully select dozens of rare herbs and personally stews it. A single pot of stomach-nourishing stew needs at least 3 hours of simmering. We servants don't know the first thing about that.
At least you have some conscience left. Then don't just sit there. Go and make me some stew now. Also, don't forget to apologize to Yao. After you apologize, we'll just pretend today never happened.
Didn't you hear what your mother said? Go make the stew.
Are you even listening to yourselves? We've already fallen out and you still expect me to slave away for you?
You ungrateful girl! How dare you speak like that?
Mom,
Where are your manners? Who said you could talk to your mother like that?
come here and kneel down to apologize to Mother.
Looks like you really don't want to eat this meal. Then no one eats.
You little wretch, how dare you? Don't think that just because Old Man Joe's got your back, there's nothing we can do to you.
And what are you gonna do about it? Bite me. Not happy about it? Then get out. Nobody's begging you to stay.
Mom, are you okay?
I'm fine. I won't die.
You little wretch! Sooner or later, you'll be struck by lightning.
Look at how you've treated me. And look at how I've treated you. You know it in your hearts. If there's any lightning from the heavens, the first one to get struck would definitely be you.
Mom. How are you doing, Mom?
How could my sister do this? No parent in the world doesn't love their own child. How could a family end up like this? That's just so immature. Maybe she's acting out because she's the third-generation heir of the Jin-an group. Too bad I'm not their biological daughter. I don't dare say too much. I just hope Mom and Dad don't get too upset. Mom has a weak stomach. Maybe I should try making her some medicinal soup to help her recover.
Yao. At least we still have you, see? Yao is so sweet and thoughtful. Yao, from now on, you are my real daughter.
I don't have a heartless daughter like her. You are our real daughter.
Exactly. What does she think she is? How dare she stand up to us like that? Grandmother raised her from childhood, and this is how she turned out.
What's wrong, Yao? Did something upset you? If there's anything going on, you can tell us. Don't hold it in.
Exactly. If she dares to give you trouble again, I'll make her pay.
Hey, don't say things like that. She's actually been good to me. After all, my sister and I are family. No matter how much she bullies me, I have to endure it. If I tarnish the family's reputation, how could I face my adoptive parents?
Lin Xing Yao. Playing the victim again? And setting me up? These wretches, Li Wei and the others, used to be my followers, but after they found out I fell out of favor, they became Lin Xingyao's followers. They never miss a chance to mock me. In my past life, I never fought for anything. I didn't bother with you, but in this life, if you still dare to act recklessly, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Yao, don't be scared of her. She's never been the favorite. Ever since your grandmother passed away, who in your family even cares about her?
Exactly. Mr. and Mrs. Lin dote on you the most now. So what if you're not related by blood?
Oh, stop talking nonsense. After all, she is the Lin's biological daughter. She caused such a huge scene at home yesterday. She even dared to hit her own mother. I should try to talk to Mom and Dad. Otherwise, if they really cut ties with her, what are we going to do?
Girls. Looks like Lin Nian is getting kicked out.
She always used to flaunt her status as the Lin family heir and show off everywhere. Now the Lins are cutting her off. What's the difference between her and a drowned rat? Wait, let's get her. Let's teach her a lesson for Yao's sake.
Lin Nian, you're quite the actor, aren't you? Why stop now? I heard your own parents don't want you anymore.
Pick it up.
What's with the attitude, Lin Nian? Looking down on me, huh? Let me tell you something. The Lin family has washed their hands of you. In front of me, you're nothing.
I suggest you straighten that table right now and pick it up. Otherwise, not even the Li family can protect you.
Fine. You're just a stray dog abandoned by your own family. I'd like to see how the Li family can't protect me.
Liwei, maybe let it go. You and Lin Nian grew up together. Talk it out.
None of your business. What I hate most are people putting on airs, acting like they're all that. But in reality, even the servants at home can bully her. As if we're all clueless about it. Call the police. Call the police. I'll make sure she rots in jail.
Call the police. Just a slap and you'll have me rotting in jail. Liwei, do you have any common sense? And you call yourself a college student? Besides, you were the one who provoked me first. If we really call the police, who ends up behind bars is still up in the air.
You.
What? Someone eggs you on and you just jump out to be their pawn. Look at your face. I've already swollen it up, while they're sitting pretty, completely unscathed, with your level of intelligence. You still have the nerve to call yourself a rich kid?
Liwei, I told you not to mess with her. She's ruthless. I was terrified just now.
Don't you try to stir up trouble here. Let me tell you something. This isn't over.
Fine, I'll be waiting. Even with your whole Li family backing you, I'll smash your face in, and you'll just have to take it. What, you got a problem with that? Go call your parents if you do.
Lin Nian, what's your problem?
I dealt with Liwei just now, but I haven't forgotten about you. You were over there yapping away non-stop. Didn't you say you wanted to get revenge for your good friend? Since the teacher isn't here yet, let's have a little chat. Have I been too nice to you?
Sister, what are you doing? My sister is definitely going to kill me. What do I do? Someone save me.
Don't call me your sister. I don't have a sister like you. You disgust me. At home and at school, it's always you, secretly egging people on to go after me. Now that something's happened, you hide behind everyone playing the victim and acting innocent, huh? Nothing in this world comes that easy.
Sister, I didn't.
If you did, I'm going to teach you a lesson today. If you didn't, I'm still going to teach you a lesson today. You're just asking for it.
Stop. Lin Nian, you're just a violent maniac. Is this how you parents usually teach you to behave? Sisters fighting each other, bullying classmates. You're a disgrace to the Lin family.
Luja, save me! Luja, help me!
Well, look who it is. It's the young master of the Changming group, Lu Jie, my childhood friend, and my fiancé. But this scumbag is just as blind and clueless. Lin Xingyao just had to think a few thoughts, and she easily won his favor. While I suffered endlessly for him, this time around he can go take a hike. Who do you think you are, daring to order me around?
Lin Nian, if you don't stop right now, our engagement is off. Don't come crying back to me later.
Way to go, Luji.
You are a real man.
Oh. I was originally thinking, I'd just mess with you a bit today and call it a day. But Luji's performance was just too moving. Plus, I can call off the engagement with this scumbag. 2 birds with 1 stone. I really can't stop now. Sorry about this. So, you're still not calling off the engagement?
You weren't like this before. Before, if I just threatened you, said I'd cancel the engagement, you'd do whatever I said.
Didn't you say you were going to cancel it? What? You're not. Putting on an act, are you?
You.
Lin Nian? Stop it, are you insane?
Miss Liu, good morning.
No, you've gone too far. How could you hurt a classmate like that? I'm calling the police to have you arrested.
We can't call the police. What happened today? I've already informed the parents to handle it. Calm down, Ms. Liu.
Yeah. This is a scandal for the school. We can't call the police. You two, take her to the infirmary.
Lin Nian, you've caused such a huge scene today. You're gonna pay for this.
Just with your Li family's power, you're not enough to make me pay. Go ahead, call in more people.
Lin Nian, I've already called your parents. My dad's coming too. You just wait.
Oh, wow. Calling in the whole crew, huh? I can't wait to see this.
Yao, are you okay?
Dad.
Oh my god, who did this? Who beat my daughter like this?
Dad, I'm fine. I just fell by accident. I can't exactly say my sister hit me. Dad would hate her even more.
You little wretch. How dare you hit Yao? I'll kill you.
Mr. Cheng, I suggest you think twice before you smash anything. I'm the kind of person who believes in an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. I even slapped Miss Lin before. You don't think you're special, do you?
You wretch. I'm your father. Are you going to hit me too?
Have you ever treated me like a daughter? And you dare call yourself dad? You can't just enjoy the perks of being a father without fulfilling the responsibilities. Besides, in 3 months, we'll be cutting ties as father and daughter. The one next to you is your real daughter.
You.
That's enough. Sort out your family matters at home. Right now, I just want to know why my daughter, Li Wei, got hit. Someone give me an explanation.
Miss Lin, Luji is your childhood sweetheart and fiancé. You're not crazy enough to hit him too, are you?
Everyone, the whole incident was recorded by the classroom security camera. Why don't we review the footage first, then decide how to handle this?
Lin Nian, aren't you good at pretending? Why stop now? I heard your mom and dad don't want you anymore. Huh.
Pick that up for me.
Call the police! Call the police! I'll make sure she rots in jail!
You're just a bully. Is this how your father usually teaches you? Sisters fighting each other, bullying classmates. You're a disgrace to the Lin family.
Who do you think you are? How dare you boss me around?
Ungrateful child? How did I end up with such an ungrateful child? You even dared to hit your own sister. Principal, I demand you expel her immediately.
I've long heard the Lins oddly favor their adopted daughter over their own flesh and blood. Cheng Huaiqian publicly curses his own daughter just to vent for his adopted one. That's a real genius move.
Since Mr. Cheng proposes she withdraws from school, I won't say much more. My daughter did provoke her first, which was wrong. But my daughter got slapped. She's not taking it well. So as long as Lin Nian leaves the school, I'll let this matter drop.
Exactly. Even though my child wasn't harmed, these kids caused such a huge scene. Someone has to pay the price.
Principal Chu, I suggest you think carefully before you speak.
Lin Nian is the Jinan Group's designated third-generation heir. This school is solely funded by Jinan. Expelling Lin Nian would be career suicide for me. Student Lin Xingyao provoked the incident. She started the whole thing. It's a serious violation of school rules. She must be disciplined.
Principal, I don't agree with your decision. If you keep this up, I'm calling the police.
Go ahead. Student Lin Xingyao provoked the incident. The evidence is clear. If anyone should be reported to the police, it's her.
Dad!
Tell the principal not to punish Yao. Hurry!
Like hell I will. Principal Chu, I expect to see Lin Xingyao publicly apologize to me over the school broadcast.
Don't worry, I'll handle this fairly.
The Lin family has produced a phoenix.
What a shame. Some people mistake fish eyes for pearls. They cherish the adopted daughter over their own phoenix.
Was I wrong?
Lin Nian, wait.
You needed to see me. Isn't this Li Ji, the student I sponsor? He used to respect me, but ever since Lin Xingyao became the adopted daughter, she whispered a few words to stir things up, and now he thinks I'm into him. He gives me nothing but attitude. The worst part is, every time Lin Xingyao and I clash, he acts all righteous, taking her side and lecturing me. He gives me this whole moral speech. That guy has serious issues.
Yao is an orphan. She's already had it rough, and you still bully and hit her? What kind of person does something like that? The real kicker is, you actually made her apologize to you publicly over the school broadcast.
And then? And then?
And then? I always thought you were a good person. I never thought you're just like all those rich people. You better go with me right now immediately and apologize to Yao.
Do you have nothing better to do? If you're so full of energy, go run a few laps on the track. Don't try to get my attention like this.
You! What's going on? Senior Nianian clearly did something wrong. I'm only criticizing her for her own good. If this were before, she would have been so ashamed and gone to apologize to Yao. It seems she still hasn't realized her mistake. I have to save her. Senior, how can you be so unapologetic after doing something wrong? Don't you have any shame?
Idiot.
Get down here.
Do you even know what really happened? And here you are, acting all righteous. If you're sick in the head, go see a doctor.
Senior Lin Nian used to be so gentle and partial to me. Why is she giving me no face this time? No way. You have to go apologize to Yao today, or else. This isn't over.
You're as messed up in the head as Luja. Who cares why he's here? Hey, you tell me, why are these people all so full of themselves?
Miss, I'll go pull him away right now.
Don't. Just run him over.
Yes, ma'am.
Lin Nian, don't you go too far. I'm cutting ties with you.
Stop the car. So, you want to cut ties with me, huh?
Yeah.
Fine. Then tell me how you want to do it.
I just want out. Unless you can turn over a new leaf and start fresh. A spoiled, unreasonable brat like you. I won't have anything to do with you either. Talking to you makes me sick.
Fine, well said. Ever since you started middle school, you've been on my family's support. $2,000 a month. For 3 years. After you got into high school, I gave you one-on-one tutoring, $5,000 a month. For 3 years. Your mom got sick, cost me $500,000, plus the supplementary card I gave you to cover your daily expenses. You support your gambling addict dad and your lazy brother. I turned a blind eye to all of it. The clothes on your back, the food you eat, the drinks, everything you use. What wasn't paid for with my money? You want to cut ties? Fine. Pay me back.
You.
Pay me back.
You.
I pulled you out of the mud, out of the goodness of my heart. But you? Ungrateful and hypocritical. You took my money to feed your whole family of leeches. And you have the nerve to lecture me about morality? And you're still pretending to be noble?
I didn't.
That 1 million, even if I used it to feed stray dogs and cats on the street, they'd wag their tails and beg for more, not turn around and bite me. Oh, I heard your Yao really sticks up for you, huh? Then why doesn't she give you the money? Too stingy?
Yao and I are just like siblings. I just didn't want to see your relationship with her fall apart. How could you misunderstand me like this? You're just obsessed with money. How can people be so mercenary?
You're the most righteous and noble one. Starting today, I'm cutting off your credit card. Your monthly stipend is over. I'll have the bills for your whole family sent to your doorstep. You want a clean break, huh? Then let's make it really clean. I'll grant your wish.
Where'd you just go, Z? How'd it go?
Did you sneak off to see Senior Lin Nian?
You're something else, getting so close to Senior Lin Nian. She's the goddess in our eyes.
What goddess? She's just a pretty face who throws her weight around and acts spoiled and unreasonable.
Chu, what did you just say?
Nothing. I've got things to do today. I'm heading home first. Everyone, scatter.
Hey, wait! Z, didn't we agree to go to that new restaurant today?
Yeah, Z. If you're not paying with our measly allowances, we can't afford a fancy place like that.
Right, Z. Don't you dare stand us up.
All right, then. I'll treat you all first to that new restaurant, then we'll go karaoke.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello, welcome.
Wow, Zai, man. You're really splurging. I heard you got Miss Lin's supplementary card. Is she trying to pursue you?
Who cares if she's pursuing me? Rich heiresses are all the same. I'd never be into someone like that.
Gee, you've got some real backbone. She's the girl every guy on campus dreams of, and you don't even give her the time of day. You're seriously awesome. Is Miss Lin actually simping for you?
Right this way, sir.
These dishes are so expensive. Every single one is over 100. Maybe we should go somewhere cheaper.
No need. Since we're eating out, let's have something good. Order whatever you want. It's on me. Don't be shy. You guys know me. I never sweat the small stuff like money.
You're the best, Z.
I'll have this one, and this one too.
And let's add this soup.
I want this, and this as well.
Okay. Gee, this place is amazing.
Sir, your order is complete. Your total for today is $1,068. Will that be WeChat Pay or Alipay?
Card. Swipe the card.
Excuse me, sir. Your card was declined. It might be frozen. Would you like to try another card? We also accept WeChat Pay.
Frozen? That's impossible.
You're so righteous and noble. Starting today, I'm cutting off your supplementary credit card. Your monthly stipend is suspended. The bills for your whole family's expenses will be sent to your door. You want a clean break, huh? Then let's make it really clean. I'll grant your wish.
How could this be? Did she really freeze my card? Without her supplementary card, where am I supposed to find over $1,000 to pay the bills?
What's wrong? Can't you pay?
Sure, what happened?
I don't have any money in my WeChat. Can I get a refund?
I'm sorry, sir. The food's already been served. We don't do refunds.
Can you cover it for me first? I'll pay you back in a couple of days. My card's not working.
What? I don't have it. I spent my allowance ages ago.
No. Don't look at us. We don't have it either.
Hello? Hello?
Where the hell are you, you brat? Get home and make dinner now. Are you trying to starve us? Your brother and I? And why did your mom's medical payments stop? Are you just going to sit back and watch her die? Die?
What's going on?
Didn't he call himself a rich, handsome guy?
Didn't he claim to be Miss Lin's one true love?
How come he can't even pay a bill for $1,000? And it sounds like his mom's seriously ill in the hospital.
Have a seat, miss.
You have no manners. You didn't even greet anyone when you came in.
Cat got your tongue?
Are you even human? Even animals care for their young. You're worse than a pet. You ignore your own daughter and dote on an adopted one. You're out of your minds.
She's...
Sis, I know you don't like me being at home. I can leave, but you can't treat Mom and Dad with such disrespect.
Who are you to speak here?
Sis is so mean. What if she hits me at home? I won't get pushed down the stairs by her again, will I?
Nan, you're really something. Stop upsetting your mother every single day. We're family. Whatever it is, we can talk it out. Have some soup. I specifically told Butler Lee to simmer this cooling soup slowly.
Spit it out. Just say what you want to say.
Nan, your grandmother, did she leave you anything before?
What did my grandmother leave? Shouldn't you know that best? When she passed away, you practically tore the place apart looking for things.
You...
That's what I meant, not the properties or shares. I'm asking if Grandma left you with any intelligence networks, connections, or dirt on other families. That old woman must have given a lot of secrets to this little darling. Otherwise, at school today, she wouldn't have been able to handle Principal Chu and the others so easily. Nan, you're still young. You don't understand how dangerous those things are to have around you. You also don't know how many people out there want you dead. Just hand it all over to Mom, then you'll be safe.
Yes, Nan. As your parents, how could we just stand by and watch our child get hurt? Hand over the intelligence network. Tell us everything you know. From now on, you can just focus on your studies.
What intelligence network? That's just news from my past life. Of course, foresight is my greatest advantage. You two? You're as shameless as ever.
What nonsense are you talking? Let me tell you something. Our GNON group is negotiating a major project with the Liu family, but that guy Liu won't budge an inch. If you just tell me the Liu family's dirty secrets, I'll make sure they pay dearly.
If I were to do anything, it'd be giving your secrets to Mr. Liu. Help you against him?
What are you thinking? You ungrateful traitor! Are you out of your mind?
Mom. Sis, how could you side with outsiders? Jinan Group is our family's labor of love. You're really crossing the line.
Outsider? You're the only outsider here. This is my final warning. Jinan Group is my grandmother's legacy, not your hypocritical mother's. Don't think just because you're an adopted daughter, you can take what's not yours. If you want to get something for nothing, then get the hell out and go back where you came from. Go inherit your worthless junk.
You're a real piece of work. Honey, what's wrong?
Dad, what's wrong? Is it your headache again?
Doctor, where's the doctor?
Cheng Huaiqian has had migraines for a long time. I went to great lengths to nurse him back to health. I paid a huge price. I sought out a master, and mastered traditional Chinese acupuncture. Thanks to my careful care, Cheng Huaiqian's condition was basically cured. But alas, the good times lasted too long. He's long forgotten all my sacrifices. Now that his old illness has flared up again, it's time he learned his lesson.
Sir, this is because his blood pressure spiked due to emotional stress, which led to the headache. Some blood pressure medication should help, and take painkillers if the headache persists. If you're still worried, you can go to the hospital for a thorough checkup.
Oh my god! Neon gave Dad a headache from anger. That's so unfilial.
Miss, don't speak nonsense if you don't know. Sir's migraine condition has a history of over 10 years. It always came with severe pain and insomnia, and even occasional convulsions and vomiting. He suffered a lot back then. It wasn't caused by this incident.
Right. Back in the day, we went to many big hospitals, but none could cure him. But then one day, somehow, he suddenly got better.
It was the eldest young lady who cured him with acupuncture. I think it took about half a year.
Dad! I knelt at Dr. Li's house for 3 days and 3 nights. He finally taught me the acupuncture technique to treat your illness. I'll help you get better from now on. You will recover.
Nin, you are the eldest daughter of our Lin family. To see you humble yourself like this for your father, it pains my heart.
It's fine. As long as you get better, I don't mind anything.
Nan, my headache is gone. It's really better.
That's wonderful.
In the past, Nian seemed to have done so much for me. But ever since Yao entered our home, I've been nothing but harsh to Nian. Could it be that I've truly mistaken a fisheye for a pearl and loved the wrong daughter?
Young lady, why don't you give it a try? If you use acupuncture and massage on the master, he should feel relief soon.
Oh, please. Why don't you just send someone to take the master to the hospital? It's not like the Lin family can't afford the medical bills. Besides, his precious adopted daughter is right by his side. What makes you think it's my turn?
He's your biological father. How can you bear to see him suffer like this? Aren't you afraid of being struck by lightning? Do you have no conscience?
Conscience? What's conscience worth? You still expect me to slave away for you? In your dreams. You
ungrateful daughter!
Ungrateful daughter? Ungrateful daughter again. If it's not ungrateful daughter, it's little cutie. Can't you come up with something new? My ears are tired of hearing it.
You! Mom, please don't argue with Sis. If you collapse, this family will fall apart.
Yao, I'm so lucky to have a good daughter like you. If it were anyone else, I'd be driven to my grave.
Die. Go ahead and die. Die sooner. So I can book you a prime cremation slot and a special hearse.
You? I'm so pissed off.
Nian, It's the first time Nian saw me having a migraine. She was so worried, running around taking care of me. She's so much better than Yao. Yao only knows how to talk. She wouldn't even pour a glass of water. How could I have been so blind to treat someone like that better than my own flesh and blood?
Dad, how are you feeling now? Should I take you to the hospital? I'll have the driver get the car ready.
No need. It's an old problem. A painkiller and some rest will do.
Dad, let me massage it for you. Seeing Dad in so much pain makes me feel awful. It's a shame I don't know acupuncture. I'm so useless. How can Sis just watch Dad suffer? I'll go find some medical books later. No matter what, I'll find a way to make Dad feel better.
You really is the sensible one. She may be careless, but her heart's in the right place. Not like Lin Nian, making a big deal out of every little thing, wanting to cut ties with her own parents. What an ungrateful daughter.
Miss Lin, Mr. Joe has assigned the two of us to the school to be responsible for your personal safety.
Okay, thank you for your hard work. Let's go. We'll get lunch first. Let's just grab a quick bite for now. I'll take you to see Mr. Joe later.
Yes, Miss Lin.
What a bummer. Should have checked the almanac before leaving.
Li. Look, isn't that Senior Lin Nian? I heard you two were pretty close, and you're her unrequited crush. You think she's here for you? Hey you, go over there.
Cut it out. I've had nothing to do with her for ages.
How can you say that? Didn't she give you a supplementary card?
Haven't you heard? Miss Lin cut him off ages ago. Li Ji tried to treat everyone yesterday, and it was a total embarrassment.
Some unrequited crush. How humiliating.
It's all your fault for cutting off my credit card access. You made me lose face in front of my classmates, and you stopped my funding. Now Dad hits me every day. This is all because of you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have to do such a lowly job.
Don't say that. I think it's Senior Lin Nian trying to force Li Ju to be her boyfriend. That's why she cut off his card access. Look at her. She's chasing after him, isn't she?
That might actually be it.
If you ask me, you can't spoil a woman like that. You absolutely cannot apologize to her first.
Thinking I'll bow down to money? No way. Some women shouldn't think that just because they have a bit of money, they can casually insult the dignity between people. We're all equal.
Well said.
Is this guy crazy? The cafeteria is for eating. It's not a stage for his performance.
Miss, should we throw this brat out?
Don't mind him, just eat. We've got business to attend to later. Is this guy nuts? Not only is he wiping tables and clearing dishes right in front of me, but also mopping the floor, trying to play the poor but hard-working type.
Miss, should we throw this guy out?
You don't need to pay him any mind. The more attention you give him, the more he'll ham it up. Who knows? He might even put on a sob story for me later. Eat up. So disgusting. I've lost my appetite. Let's go.
You little punk.
Who told you to offend Miss Lin? Now she's cut off the funding. Are you trying to kill me? Go apologize to her right now.
Dad, I'm not going to apologize.
You offended Miss Lin. If you don't take the initiative to apologize, are you out of your mind?
Dad, she's the one who's wrong, not me. So just because someone's rich, they can do whatever they want.
You idiot. If you don't apologize, how are we going to pay for Mom's medical bills? And what about our family's debts? What about your brother's living expenses and tuition? Are you trying to drive us to ruin? Let me tell you something. Today, no matter what it takes, you must beg for Miss Lin's forgiveness. Otherwise, I'm cutting ties with you.
So this is your game, huh? Fine, you win. I'll agree to be your boyfriend. Now can you give me the money? Can you reactivate my card?
What kind of person uses such methods to force someone to be your boyfriend?
Wait. When did I ever ask you to be my boyfriend?
You're doing all this just to force Li Ju to be your boyfriend, right? To use such despicable tactics, you're truly despicable.
Me? Force him? You? Why don't you go home and look in the mirror? You've got no figure, no stamina, and you act like a wimp all day. It's disgusting. You think anyone would be blind enough to want you? Doesn't this girl love to play the goody two-shoes? This is a perfect opportunity to put on a show of being deeply devoted.
Host, aren't you going to save him? Li Ji is being bullied, and his luck is dropping fast. For us, that could be a loss.
Why should I save him? If I save him after he's hit rock bottom, his favorability will be higher, and the speed of absorbing his luck will be faster too. Isn't that right?
In the previous life, Lin Xingyao revealed on her own her ability to send inner thoughts to others. It seems she's bound to a system. And besides sending inner thoughts, this system also has the function of absorbing others' luck. Analyzing Lin Xingyao's inner thoughts, the more someone is hit by a major event, the faster their luck drops. And the higher someone's favorability is towards Lin Xingyao, the faster the system absorbs their luck. Take Li Ji, for example. I just need to crush his luck before his favorability towards Lin Xingyao maxes out, break him down completely. Then Lin Xingyao won't be able to absorb any of his luck, right? In fact, she might even suffer a backlash from the luck. Let's go find Mr. Zhou. Mr. Zhou's underground casino. Do you have any connections?
Of course.
There's a guy named Li Jingui in the east side of the city. Find a way to get him up to his neck in debt. Also, find a professional private investigator. Keep a close eye on every move the Lin family makes, especially Lin Xingyao.
Understood, miss. So you're planning to cut all ties with the Lin family?
The Lin family is blind and foolish. I've wanted nothing to do with them for a long time. That Lin Xingyao, she has a way of making people hear her inner thoughts. The entire Lin family, she's got them all wrapped around her finger. If one day you hear her inner thoughts trying to stir up trouble, remember, don't believe a word of it.
Those thoughts? Her little tricks won't fool me. Miss, why don't we just take her out?
Haha, no need for that. Her little tricks might actually be useful later.
Miss, your boldness is starting to remind me of the old lady.
By the way, Mr. Zhou, since in 3 months I'm going to cut all ties with the Lin family, I need to build up my strength in secret, of course. Otherwise, after those 3 months, it'll be hard for me to escape her grasp. After all, this Lin Shulin, she's got some tricks up her sleeve.
Young mistress, what do you think I can do for you?
Mr. Zhou, in the next couple of days, get 200 million ready to lend me. When we make a profit, we'll split it 50-50.
200 million. 200 million does sound like a lot. But with just that amount, no matter which industry you enter, she won't be able to make much of a splash.
For a regular industry, definitely not. But to make some extra cash, it's still possible. In my past life, around this time, something happened. If handled right, 200 million can leverage at least 2 billion. Mr. Zhou, in 2 days, the head of Sanking Pharmaceuticals will die in an accident. Sanking's stock will plummet instantly. You start buying on the 3rd day and sell everything on the 10th day.
You're saying the head of Sanking Pharmaceuticals will die? That's not very likely, is it? Besides, if she dies, Sanking Pharmaceuticals would be finished. Is there even a point in buying the dip?
Mr. Zhou, just do as I say.
Come in.
Mr. Lin, the madam wants you to finish these investment proposals as soon as possible. She needs them for the group meeting tomorrow morning.
Got it. Tomorrow, go move all my luggage to the penthouse at Huion Residence. I can't be bothered going back there. I'd rather not get myself killed by the anger.
Mr. Lin, family shouldn't hold grudges overnight. The young lady has endured so much injustice over the years. She just couldn't hold it in anymore. You just need to be more understanding.
Me? Understand her? She even dared to hit her own mother. Does she expect me, her brother, to get down on my knees and beg her?
But in the past, it was always the young lady trying to please you all.
All these years, she's been the one helping me with the proposals, and every single time, the company made a killing. No wonder taught personally by the old lady. Well, regardless, defying her parents is still wrong. But considering how she's always tried to please me before, I suppose I can give her a chance. Take these urgent proposals over to her. Tell her to work through the night and get them done. If she performs well, I might consider putting in a good word for her in front of my mother tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Come in. What's going on? Didn't I tell you to take these proposals over to her?
I'm sorry, Mr. Lin. Mr. Lin, gosh, the young lady said she said for you to get lost. Do your own work. Don't go disgust her.
What? What? I'm giving her a chance to prove herself. It's an honor for her. How ungrateful.
The young lady even said, she said, if you're not capable of sitting in our CEO's chair, then resign on your own. She's already helped you enough over the years. And also...
What else did she say?
And also, stop being so shameless and pushing your luck every single day. Do you really plan to live off others forever?
Does she really think the world stops turning without her? I, a proud Harvard finance graduate, can't handle this little thing? Get out. Sanking Pharmaceuticals has proposed a $1 billion investment plan. They're preparing to upgrade a batch of equipment. Sanking's chairman, Chen Qingping, is a major figure in the medical field. So this is basically a guaranteed win, right?
The investment plan you approved, Mr. Lee, has been completed. Among them, Sanking Pharmaceuticals received $1 billion from us. The contract has been signed. If things go smoothly, we should see significant returns this year. What? Mr. Lee, it's bad news. Something's happened at Sanking Pharmaceuticals. At 3 o'clock this morning, Chen Qingping, chairman of Sanking Pharmaceuticals, jumped to his death from a hotel. The news broke at 9 a.m., and Sanking's stock hit the limit down.
So what about our $1 billion investment? Has it been transferred?
Not yet. But the contract states whichever party breaches first will be liable for triple the penalty. So we already effectively own shares in the Sanking Group. We can't back out of the payment now.
What a mess. Given Sanking's current situation, it won't take many more limit downs for my $1 billion investment to vanish.
Mr. Lee, I have some inside information. Mr. Zhao Lei, the late chairman's current husband, is set to succeed as chairman and stabilize the group. He's a top finance graduate from Tsinghua University. His reputation in the industry is excellent. Our investment might not be a loss after all.
All right. Prepare a detailed investigation report on Zhao Lei for me. Also, draft a feasibility report on an additional investment in Sanking Group to buy up their shares at the bottom. I need it for the board meeting in half an hour.
Yes, sir.
Hurry, and don't make any mistakes. Lin Nian, don't think I can't manage without you. This time I'll prove my capabilities. And rub it in your face.
Boss. Chen Qingping has committed suicide. Sanking Pharmaceuticals' stock is plummeting. Should we cut our losses now?
We'll do exactly as the young mistress says. We'll only take 300 million. No need to overcomplicate things.
Understood.
Mom, I did invest in Songking Pharmaceuticals. But don't you worry. Chen Qingping's husband, Zhao Lei, he's a formidable man. He's about to take over Songking Pharmaceuticals. Once he restructures the group, the stock price is bound to soar. Buying in now is a guaranteed win.
Good. As long as you have a plan, I trust you.
A couple of frauds, pretending to be investment geniuses, relying on rumors for investment advice. You'll get swindled and end up counting their money for them.
What are you smirking at? Hey, this is the group's major business. What the hell do you know? All you do is make snide remarks all day. Psycho.
How dare you speak to your sister like that? We're family. Stop with the constant sarcasm. You're the eldest brother. Act like it. Learn to care for your sister.
Give me a break, Mr. Cheng. You're just having migraines again lately and can't find a cure. You want me to treat you with acupuncture. Stop pretending to be a loving father. It's too late. Too little, too late. And you, a fraud, pretending to be an investment genius. I'll be waiting for the day you lose everything.
You! Mingze, I'm authorizing $2 billion for you right now. You better make me a huge profit. I want you to wipe that smug look off his face. What the hell is going on? Didn't we already jump in to buy the dip? The stock should be soaring these days. So why has Sangking Pharma been hitting the limit down day after day? The extra funds I gave you are almost wiped out. What have you been doing?
No, Mom. Zhao Lei just passed a board resolution and successfully became chairman of Songking Pharma. But it had little effect on stimulating the market. And also, rumors are spreading that Songking Pharma is involved in tax evasion, cooking the books, and substandard drug quality, among other issues. So recently, the small and medium shareholders have been dumping their stock.
So Sangking Pharma is just a complete mess. No wonder the former chairman jumped to his death. Tell your people to pull out as soon as possible. Try to minimize the losses.
Yes.
Why are you still standing there?
Miss Q, tell me, do you think we can really pull one over on Jinan Group this time?
If the old chairman of Jinan Group were still around, I wouldn't dare lay a finger on them. But the current chairwoman, Lin Shulan, and the CEO, Lin Mingzi, are both incompetent. The bait's already been set. With their level of intelligence, they're sure to take a loss.
Oh, right. While setting this up, I noticed there's another group also trying to buy in at the bottom. They're just very discreet about it. They only scooped up 200 million in shares. After I dug deeper, it seems like they're connected to Zhou Junyue.
Him? He works for Miss Lin Nian, the eldest daughter of the Lin family. This Lin Nian is interesting. But 200 million isn't much. Let her be. Keep a close eye on the stock market lately. The moment Jinan cuts their losses and bails, you leak the news about the new drug's successful development. That way, it'll be more fun.
Got it, got it.
Sir, Sangking Pharma's stock hit the upper limit.
What?
Zhao Lei called a press conference this morning. He held a press conference and announced to the public that Sangking Pharma has developed an oral medication for hepatitis. As soon as the news broke, the stock immediately hit the limit. Experts predict it could see up to 10 more limit-up days.
It looks like someone is setting us up, Jinan Group.
Oh, right. Ms. Lin just received an invitation from the Q family. They're inviting the chairman and his entire family to a banquet tonight.
And here's the person behind the setup. Who would have
thought that Ku Haitong would send me a separate invitation. That's interesting.
The news of your falling out with the Lin family has already spread all over Yuncheng. If she wants to put down roots here in Yuncheng, she must have done her homework first.
The reason she sent an invitation to the Lin family and a separate one to me is probably because earlier, when we set up Sanking Pharma, she caught wind of our involvement.
My people are always very careful, but even so, she still found a trace. That shows this Ku Haitong is no ordinary person.
That's exactly why I'm being evasive. Who knew this little Yuncheng had someone like her? How interesting.
Mr. Wang.
Yeah. Nian, you're here. Why didn't you wait for us? I even had Butler Lee order a custom gown for you. Nan, you're a young lady. You shouldn't drink so much. It's bad for your stomach.
Didn't Miss Lin have a falling out with her family? Why is Mr. Chen being so nice today?
Strange. We've never seen him care so much about his daughter before.
Where did these mosquitoes come from? Buzzing nonstop.
You.
All right, sir, please. My young mistress prefers peace and quiet.
Lin Nian, how can you treat your father like this? Didn't you say you cut ties with the Lin family? Since you've cut ties, then don't use our Lin family's invitation to force your way into a circle that's not yours. Let me tell you something. Without the Lin family, you're nothing. Get out. You're not welcome here.
Miss Lin is my honored guest. Who dares tell her to get out? Not bad. As expected of the successor personally groomed by the former chairman of Jinan Group. I'm afraid not many people know this yet. Sanking Pharmaceuticals has recently experienced some significant turmoil. Jinan Group invested a total of $3 billion, but ended up cutting their losses and exiting with a loss of $1.8 billion. However, Miss Lin bought in at the bottom for $200 million and made a net profit of $1 billion in just 10 days. Truly impressive for someone so young.
You're quite accomplished for your age, Miss Lin. The future belongs to you young people.
In the future, niece, if you have any good investment opportunities, bring us along. Your uncles here still have some spare cash.
Everyone, I'm taking this opportunity today to announce something. After my 22nd birthday, I will sever all ties with Lin Shulan as mother and daughter. And I will not inherit Jinan Group.
Bold move.
You keep saying you want to cut ties with me, telling everyone you don't want Jinan Group. Then hand over your shares. Transfer them to Yao. If you can't back it up, stop bragging. It's just pathetic.
I've only heard that the old chairman of Jinan Group has one biological granddaughter. When did another one pop up?
Ignoring your own talented biological daughter to dote on a brainless adopted girl. It's laughable.
She must be an illegitimate child of the Lin family.
You're a force to be reckoned with, Miss Lin. In the future, we must work together more.
Mom and my sister are truly amazing. After putting on that family disowning act, no one would suspect our plans moving forward. It's sure to let our Jinan Group quietly pull off a stunning turnaround.
The same old trick again. If I and Ku Haitong actually succeed in cooperating, just one inner thought is enough to ruin everything. Since you want to play games, then I'll play along. You see, Miss Q? Now you know my situation in the Lin family. These inner thoughts are quite something, aren't they? One inner thought can quietly frame someone. One inner thought can make others believe it without a doubt. Miss Q, if you want to make your mark in Yuncheng, this Jinan Group will be your biggest stumbling block.
Look into this Lin Xing Yao for me. I want her detailed information. The more details, the better. Also, bribe the Lin family's nanny and subordinates. I need to know what this Lin Xing Yao has been doing since she arrived at the Lin household.
Understood.
Starting today, I want a strict investigation into the company's mid to high-level management. Anyone who could potentially be aligned with Lin Nian is to be fired.
But Mom, Those people all worked with Grandma to help build this empire.
You foolish boy. That's exactly the old lady's team that she left for her. Once we clear out all these people, I have 100 ways to make sure she doesn't get a single share.
Understood, Mom. I'll get on it right away.
Miss, that Lin Mingzi has fired the entire team the old lady left for you. It seems these people are really coming for you.
The companies those veterans were involved in, legal affairs, projects, finance, every critical department, those two idiots actually went and fired them. It looks like Jinan Group won't even need me to lift a finger before it collapses.
Miss, you're really not worried at all? These people are plotting against you.
Mr. Zhou, actually, from the very beginning, I never intended to inherit the Jinan Group. Even though my grandmother built this empire, it's been rotten to the core for a long time. I don't want to waste my energy bickering with the board of directors.
Miss, do you have any plans for what comes next?
Mr. Zhou, during this time, go to Shangcheng. Register a multinational corporation. Recruit back all the people with solid experience. We'll call it Ruisheng. Registered capital, $10 billion.
Oh, $10 billion? Miss, where would you get that kind of money?
I don't have it now, but I will when the time comes. After being provoked at the Q family banquet, Lin Xingyao definitely won't be able to resist showing off her investment talent. And the best place to showcase that talent is the stock market. With her system, Lin Xingyao will likely siphon luck from those around her, then use that luck to make money in stocks. In my past life, around this time, it should be the peak of a bull market. Many investors were shouting about breaking 5,000 points, breaking 8,000 points. But who could have guessed it would turn into a global financial storm?
Mom, brother, don't lose hope. I have a way to turn things around.
Yao, you're just a student. What could you possibly do?
Mom, look at my stock account.
Yao, your stocks have a nearly 100% return? How did you do that?
Mom, brother, I've noticed that ever since I joined the Lin family, my luck has been incredible. I make money on any stock I buy. I didn't want to reveal this secret. But Mom and Big Brother are in such a tough spot. If I use my luck to help Mom, the Lin family will definitely bounce back soon.
That's my good girl. We absolutely cannot waste Yao's talent. Mingze, set up a finance department immediately. Put Yao in charge of it. Give her the title of vice president. And allocate $2 billion more for Yao to use. I want to see results fast.
Don't worry, Mom. With Yao here, the Lin family's best days are ahead.
Mom, I'll do my best.
Hey, Mr. Zhou, how are things going with the Shangcheng matter?
Don't worry. Within 3 days, I'll have everything sorted out. As soon as the funds are in place, the company can be established right away.
Mr. Zhou, rest assured the funds will definitely be there.
Also, there's something else I need to tell you. According to inside information, Lin Xingyao has already taken the seat of vice president at Jinan Group. She's specifically in charge of their newly established finance department. Lin Shulin gave her a one-time allocation of $2 billion in funding, and they made a huge profit in the stock market. Also, they've already obtained a private equity fund license. If this trend continues, their Jinan Group's days of turning things around might not be far off.
Looks like she couldn't resist making her move after all. If I remember correctly, around this time in the past life, Lin Xingyao would arrange a car accident for Li Ji to absorb his life force. And that's how she made a fortune.
Miss, look, is there anything else I can do for you?
Mr. Zhou, Li Jinggui, you remember him, right? It's about time. We should send someone to collect the debt. Since Lin Xingyao wants to make her big move, we should give her a proper welcome.
Li Jinggui.
Li Jingui, when are you gonna pay me back? You think I'm a pushover? But you said there was no rush. Look how often I come to your place. I'll pay you back when I'm back on my feet, okay?
You pay back when I say so. Not a moment later. A debt must be paid. That's the rule.
Hold on, let me make a call. Hey, son, come save your dad, quick. They're gonna chop off my arms and legs. Hurry, come help your dad.
Dad, I thought you quit gambling. How are you in debt again?
I'm sorry. I swear I'll never do it again. Please, help your dad.
How much? I'll pay it for them. How much do they owe? I'll pay it for them.
$80 million.
What? 80 million? Forget it. To help the system gather more luck, I'll build up some goodwill with Li Ji here first. Then, when he's on his deathbed, I won't have to keep up this act.
Mobile banking notification, $80 million received.
Not bad, kid. We're even now. Mr. Lee, come hang out again sometime. Okay?
Let's go.
Thanks for everything, Yao. Otherwise, we wouldn't know what to do.
Yao's so generous. I'm a lucky man.
Places like casinos, you really shouldn't go there anymore. Even if you're a billionaire, you'll lose it all. If there's a next time, I won't help you.
Yeah. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Let's go, back to school. Don't blame me, Li Ji. I don't want your gambling addict father coming after me. Besides, once you're dead, your luck will be mine. Li Ji, watch out! How am I home?
Yao, what were you doing in a place like the slums? And you got into a car accident. Thank goodness you're okay. Otherwise, what would your mother and I have done?
Dad, what about the boy I was with? How is he?
He's fine. But Yao, from now on, you are not allowed to associate with boys from that kind of family. Do you hear me?
Yao, I'm just glad you're awake. Now, the $50 billion private equity fund is fully in place. We're just waiting for you to take charge.
Mom, Dad, $50 billion. I don't think I can handle that all by myself. Maybe we should postpone our plans for a bit.
Why postpone? Right now, all kinds of investors are lining up to give us money, and it's the perfect time to raise capital and expand.
Don't worry, Yao. The group has a dedicated finance team managing it.
Oh, I see. Then I'll definitely work hard and make the group bigger and stronger. Make lots of money so you and Mom won't have to worry.
That's my good girl. You're so much better than that ungrateful daughter of ours.
All right, Yao. You get some rest. We'll leave you be.
There's some risk, but it's worth a shot. Once I secure my position in the Lin family, the heir to Jinan Group will be mine.
Chairman, we have a problem. The Fed is raising interest rates.
What? The Fed is raising rates? That means a financial storm is coming. Our group just poured $50 billion into the market. This.
How is that possible?
There's still some time before the crash hits the A-share market. Our funds still have a chance to get out.
Chairman, we can't sell anything. Many stocks have already hit the limit down. Our position is too large. We simply can't sell.
Chairman, we've already actively lowered our prices, but stocks that just opened are plummeting. There are simply no buyers.
Stock market crash. This is absolutely a mega crash.
What are you all talking about? You claim to be top graduates from Harvard's finance program, and you say you have Wall Street experience. You can't even handle such a tiny problem. What good are you to our group?
Chairman, this is a market crash, not some minor turbulence. Many countries are already at a loss. How can a few junior employees like us possibly solve this?
Right, exactly.
I don't want to hear any of that right now. Tell me what we should do.
Many companies' stocks have already hit the limit down. Only a handful of banks are still barely holding on. We could either increase our investment and wait to buy at the bottom, or wait until the stock market crash is over and cut our losses.
Given the current situation, many stocks will likely face at least 5 consecutive limit downs. If this market crash doesn't calm down, the authorities won't intervene. But once the crash is over, our 50 billion show might be reduced to less than a tenth.
Chairman, something terrible has happened. All the prominent families from Cloud City are here. They're all demanding to see you.
You all leave. Get out, all of you.
Mom. Mom, maybe I should go and deal with them. This market crash came too suddenly. No one could have predicted it would be this bad. Our uncles invested their money, so it's understandable they're angry. As a junior, they probably won't give me too hard a time.
Maybe I should be the one to go. After all, this whole mess is my fault. I have to take responsibility for this. Even if I get yelled at by the uncles, even if I have to jump off a building to pay for it, I won't let Mom and my brother suffer for this.
It's okay, Xingyao. You can't take all the blame for this. Don't worry. Looking at the current situation, the company can compensate them with our property, assets, and projects. We'll give them everything. Even if our company goes bankrupt, I won't let you go hungry.
Mom.
Before the global stock market crash, I took all the money I had made and put it into shorting the US market. In just 5 days, my money went from $2 billion to $20 billion US dollars. Hey, Mr. Joe. I just transferred the $1 million. Did you get it?
Young miss, the funds have been received. The company registration is complete. Also, I've purchased the Shangcheng Tower to serve as our group's headquarters.
Thanks for your hard work, Mr. Zhou. Come back to celebrate the group's opening.
Our Jinan group may have gone bankrupt, but I believe we still have a chance to make a comeback.
Mr. Lin. Mr. Lin, there's a rumor going around that Lin Nian just founded a $10 billion conglomerate and bought the Shangcheng Tower as her office.
What did you say? Where did that little bitch get that kind of money? Wait, was it the money that old hag left her?
According to the rumor, before the stock market crash, Lin Nian shorted the US stock market. She made a clean profit of $20 billion. Now everyone's saying, she's the stock market genius of the new era.
Mom, did we really do wrong? If we hadn't favored Yao, Nian wouldn't have turned against us. Now, out there, they're all saying we're blind and stupid.
Bullshit! Even if it's wrong, it's Lin Nian's fault. How can Lin Nian compare to Yao's obedience?
Yao is obedient, but has she been any help to our Lin family? Not only has she not helped, she's screwed us over big time.
You!
Mom! Mom!
Miss Lin just had an emotional outburst that triggered hypertensive shock. It's nothing serious.
Thank you.
Mingza, how could you let this happen to Mum? How did she suddenly collapse?
Bye.
Dad, it's all my fault. I'm to blame. It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Hey, Yao, what are you doing? Why are you hitting yourself? Get up.
Dad, it's all my fault. I insisted on starting that private equity fund, and it bankrupted our family. I'm a disgrace. I failed you all.
Let me explain. Actually, none of this is Yao's fault. How could she have known a stock market crash was coming? The blame lies with that woman Lin Nian. She knew the crash was going to happen, but she deliberately kept us in the dark, and she made a huge profit from it herself. And now look, our family is bankrupt, while she's made over $20 billion. She even founded and registered a $10 billion Ruisheng group, and she bought the Shangcheng Tower.
Our whole family. How did it come to this? It's all that ungrateful wretch's fault. If I'd known earlier, I should have drowned her when she was a child. No way. We can't just let her go. Doesn't she still have $10 billion in funds? I don't care how she earned this money, but this initial capital must have come from our Lin family. I'll make her hand over the group and the money. Completely. Otherwise, we'll sue her.
Dad, you're crazy. If you really do this, then Lin Neon will definitely fight us to the death.
She was the one who was ungrateful first. Now that our Lin family is bankrupt, she doesn't care. Her own mother fainted, and she doesn't care. We can't let her off so easily.
Dad, brother, you can't treat sister like this. Sister, she must be hating me for taking your love away. If you just be more tolerant of her, it'll be fine. At worst, I'll leave the Lin family. Nian will definitely come back.
No, Yao. You're not the one who should leave. It's her.
Dad, if you do this, Mom definitely won't agree.
I agree. We must make Lin Nian hand over the group and funds to Yao. From now on, our family. We'll only have Yao as our real daughter.
I heard from the front desk that a bunch of shameless people insisted they were my parents and siblings. They just had to get in. I mean, you people, how can you be so shameless?
You can talk until you're blue in the face today, but you can't sever the blood ties between us. We're here to give you a heads up. You have 3 days to transfer the Shangcheng Tower and all the assets under your name to Yao.
If you don't comply, we'll sue you. We'll ruin your reputation.
You Lin family folks are something else. Not only are you blind and heartless, you're also delusional. You want my assets? And you want to sue me? Fine. Oh, right, I almost forgot. Your precious adopted daughter, Yao, she can convey her innermost thoughts. If she goes to court and plays the victim, she might actually win. But my company is in Shangcheng. All my assets are in Shangcheng. Forget about you winning the case. Even if you did win, what good would it do you? Do you have any idea why you ended up so bankrupt? With just one of her thoughts, you all became blind and foolish. With intelligence like yours, it's no wonder you've fallen this low. You totally deserve it.
So that's how it was. It was all because of you. You drove a wedge between us. A real mother and daughter. It's all your fault!
Mom, I was wrong.
So it was because of you that I lost my own daughter.
Dad!
Give me back my sister.
I was wrong. Stop hitting me. Dad! Don't hit me! Stop! Dad! Stop hitting me! Dad! Mom! I was wrong! I was wrong, Dad! I was wrong! Dad!
Nah! It was all Mom's fault. Please forgive me, okay? Let's go back to how things were before. Let's go home, okay?
Nian, we were wrong. We truly know we were wrong. Let's go back, okay?
Nian! It was all my fault. I can't live without you. The Lin family can't live without you either.
If you're apologizing, you need to show some sincerity. Not like this, just empty words. Get on your knees. Apologize. Maybe if you kneel, the young lady's heart will soften. Considering she was once your daughter, she might still leave you a way out.
Why aren't you kneeling down? I really know I was wrong. Please forgive us. I was really misled by someone. I know I was wrong.
You don't know you were wrong. You just want to keep clinging to me to continue your life of luxury and extravagance. Too bad. My heart died long ago. As for you, my so-called family, I stopped caring about you long ago.